Gotta keep it as real as possible.
What's up, guys? It's Loom here. As you can see, got a new dude here.
Yeah, his dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to wear my nighttime glasses, even though I don't really need them. But I felt the need of trying to be like him a little bit, but I don't got no
let's just go get you a wig like we did
hair.
one of
Nah, I
our
don't want that.
bosses.
I'm good. I'm good.
What, you don't want that wig life?
Nah, I'm good.
You
But your boy Von Harris is here too.
already know what it is. It's time for another video log. So, how should we start this one off? This is a little bit
Well, you
awkward.
got the subject matter. Come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
man. Let's talk.
So,
Daggone cat on the table.
so, what do you think about the whole issue that's going on with the trans community as a whole so far?
I really don't have a lot of thoughts about it. I mean, people, and they do what they do, man. I
Hmm.
don't judge anyone. I mind my own business, and I think that's the problem with the world. They don't mind their own damn business. They want to mind everyone else's business. But I have a philosophy. I mind my own business until someone makes it my business to mind.
Hmm.
Get down, cat. Keep playing, dude. Don't worry about that. I got the cat. Keep going. Yeah, go on up there.
But I was also thinking about, like, do you think that it's also fair for the trans people to be allowed to um regular, like, restrooms, like a women's restroom, have like a trans male from male to female go into a women's restroom, or vice versa, a woman that's becoming like transgender to a male, for female to male. Hopefully, I got that right. If I got it wrong, correct me in the comments.
I'm like this. Why should it matter?
Well,
A bathroom is a bathroom.
well,
We
also,
all discrete waste.
it's all like if you,
I'm
yeah,
here to tell
restroom with
you,
that, but
if I'm here to tell you straight up, if I gotta go and the only place I can go is the woman's bathroom, I'm going to the woman's bathroom to take a piss. They can get mad at me all they want.
and I think it's more fat like safe spaces. Are you familiar with those?
Who said what?
Safe spaces, like glass
Talk to
mosaics.
me and
Well,
enlighten me a little bit.
well, basically, like, well, the other video's gonna come out in a little bit, but the whole thing with make man, it's gonna sound horrible, but women have like a fear of men,
Of what?
possibly getting murdered, raped, rasta. You already know,
You t- Hold on.
but
You said safe
yeah,
spaces.
safe.
Oh, I thought you said saved. I was like,
No,
saved. What?
no, no, no.
Safe.
Yeah, safe.
Okay. So
Yeah,
basically, what you're saying is when they're in the bathroom,
yeah,
they feel secure
yeah,
to go handle their business
yeah,
without a man being around.
yeah.
So that's like a sacred place
Yeah,
for them.
sacred place. It's like how the men's restroom is a sacred place, stuff like that.
Why is that a sacred place for men? Because
You just,
I could piss outside.
yeah, they just call it
I
that.
wouldn't give two dams.
I wouldn't either,
Pull
but
my dick out and just
but
piss.
it's just the categories.
No, I get it. But a lot of you
So
gotta
that's
realize
so
you
that's
gotta.
where it comes.
I'm gonna
So
tell
that's
you
where it
this,
comes in with
Marcus.
the whole trans community thing. Like
You're
me,
talking about the
yeah, that differentiate. So
so you
my
want
so
to
my
know.
so my thing is, like, should there be like a third restroom for them, so that way they have their own thing, not necessarily to isolate them, but so that way you can. It's kind of like that gray area.
Well, you
There's
are isolating them if
yeah,
you do that.
it's really like that. I want to say that gray area where, like, you want to be able to support, but at the same time though,
You
you
know what
also
they should
you also
do?
want to, like,
You know what they should do?
what,
That's an interesting thought. Why don't they just put the signs up there on both
to save restrooms,
the same restrooms? That way they can
unisex.
just go in. No, not unisex. I'm just saying Like you still got the male and the female symbols up there, but then you can put another symbol, whatever it may be, that symbolizes transgender, so they can choose either one
Interesting.
and not feel like they're being isolated and having their own separate one. But then again, if the transgender world wanted their own bathrooms, I wouldn't be against that either.
I wouldn't be
I
against
wouldn't
it either.
care.
Like the only thing like I have like I want to say like an issue with is like if you transition right. I'm a firm believer that you transition completely.
It doesn't matter.
But
You don't know what other people's
yeah,
circumstances are.
yeah, yeah. I wasn't in that.
I know,
But
you
it's
said it's an issue. I don't know what
but
your
it
issue is.
but I'm talking about in like for the other video and everything that we're gonna be covering. But um, it's just more of that like some people give them a bad rap,
Yeah, I get that.
and it's kind of one of those things where you have like a female like say for instance just like a female spa right,
Mhm.
and you have a male that transition or claims to have transitioned to female
Mhm.
but hasn't gotten this up. Just comes in there, whips it out, and there's little girls just like that.
Okay. Why are little girls in this naked spa with adults?
Well, adult women.
Oh, you said little girls. I
Yeah.
don't know.
So you got basically mom and daughters up in the spa.
Yeah, but
So it's so, because
yeah.
that's it's like a kind of like a
Is it a one where you take stuff off? And
yeah.
why would a girl? I don't get that.
Well,
Why would you bring your child up into that?
assuming that it's like family safe,
No, 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 no.
but
Why would
because
you bring
they
your
do
child?
have they do have spas like that
Don't know what spas you talking about.
where mom and daughters go into one
Yeah,
like
but I'm not.
the cubicle with
I'm
that.
pretty sure they're not little kids though.
No, not little. Let me rephrase that.
Like I said, you said
Like
little girls.
oh, let me rephrase that. That sounds so horrible.
Yeah, it does sound terrible.
Oh,
That's why. That's why
gosh.
I'm here to make sure you stay politically correct.
Young women. There we go.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Young
young
women
women.
and their moms.
Yeah, young women and their moms.
So they shouldn't be offended if someone walks in there and they claim to be transgender and they take
But
their stuff off
it's more the fact like
because
you're
they didn't transition
yeah,
that way.
and then you see all of that and you just flip it off
Well,
without
guess,
caring,
well, guess
scouring like
what?
the other people.
Well, guess what? People need to stop making assumptions too.
Yeah.
If they would have went up and asked the dude, hey, what's the deal, and like talk to him like a human being instead of assuming the worst, instead of going from 0 to 100.
Real quick.
I'm like, they probably would have found out what the backstory was, but like I said, this is the society that we live in now.
True. It's just like what's that one saying? It's just like when you have safe places, there's always that one wolf in sheep's clothing. That's
Oh,
there.
you're talking about the people that, but see,
That there, and they just ruin that.
But the thing is though, you can't get wrapped up into all of that
Yeah.
stuff though, because you're always gonna have some bad apples in the bunch,
Oh yeah.
and what you the way that you continue on moving forward in life with a lot of that stuff is you let that stuff. Don't worry about that stuff. You let it go, because eventually they're gonna have to answer for their sins and be accountable. I'm
True.
just saying, and a lot of times in today's society, like I said earlier, the biggest problem is we humans do not know how to mind our own business.
That too.
If we spent more time minding our own business, we probably would be a better society.
On that topic, there's like that. There's a turtle, right? Oh, it's just a tortoise, and it's like over 200 and something years old. Funny thing about it is just that that's the definition of minding your own business, like long, healthy life.
Like I said, I don't know if that's the definition.
No,
That's just the definition of fucking living long.
live your own life.
I'm
Don't
pretty sure he
just.
minded some business
Oh no,
in those 200 years.
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
I'm pretty sure he did. How do you think he survived that long?
I guess people who took care of him, but he just never did
You
anything
think
else.
so?
Yeah,
Who took care of him?
whoever owned him.
Who owned him? How you know these magnificent fun facts? Oh,
Don't even know that to chef. They'll learn that one later. But but yeah, when it comes down to it, like I honestly believe that trans people shouldn't be discriminated against. That's my
nobody should be discriminated
and
against.
and
Period.
that being said, it's just more of that like yeah, like how you said the society that we do live in.
Yeah.
People don't know how to mind the
Yeah,
goddamn
no, they
business.
don't.
But at the
Really
same
don't.
time though, there's also that thing that we also have to keep in the back of our minds and everything where some people who's to say that a person isn't gonna try to use that as an explosion and everything to go and nab like a young girl or a young
Yeah,
boy.
I get what you're saying, but see, you thinking worst case scenario.
Yeah, but I mean like not necessarily
Sometimes,
like all worst cases. Just like
like I said,
explore
sometimes you
all of
got.
them.
Yeah, I understand that, but sometimes you gotta stay on the positive side. Can't always think
Yeah,
about the negative. You can keep it in the back of your mind, but you don't have to. You don't have to manifest it
yeah, and
into reality. So, I mean, a lot of a lot of things with that whole transgender thing. I know a lot of people have their opinions, and opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one,
and they don't smell great.
and I'm
Horrible.
just saying, you're definitely gonna have a lot of people in the religious community with their 2 cents put into the mix too.
But like, it's a sin.
But all I'm saying is this: people, they do what they want to do,
True.
when they want to do it, how they want to do it, and why they want to do it. And as long as you stay true to understanding that, you can continue playing the game of life, and continue minding your own business.
Yeah. What was it? What was I about to say? Oh yeah. Speaking of that, yeah, like I saw things going around like on Facebook and everything too, which also come out about the trans community. There's some people be like, well, they should accept us for who we are. And I saw a commenter for there, which kind of sparked like my interest in a bit. I wanted to know your
About
opinion
what?
about it. Where the person, straight white male, they kept his name in there because I took a glance at it. I wish I screenshot it. But basically, he was just like, they want us to accept them for who they are, but they couldn't accept themselves for who they are. And I thought about that, and I was just like, oh no.
But but he don't understand. They are accepting themselves for who they are up here. I'm not talking about the DNA. We've already had that conversation
Yeah.
about the DNA. The DNA ain't never gonna lie.
They ain't gonna lie. Science
Unless
is
no,
science.
unless they go into this new stuff and get their stuff rewritten,
How is that even possible?
it's some dude. You need to do some reading. There's some technology where they go in and they alter or they rewriting genes. It's new technology. You need to read up on it.
Mm.
But anyway, that's for some other discussion.
Oh
But I'm
man.
here to tell you, DNA don't lie.
No, no.
But if you're already a certain way up here, then you've already accepted who you are. So
Hmm.
what he was saying wasn't pretty relevant. It wasn't relevant at all.
So do you think he was just trying to stir the pot?
I just think he was being an asshole.
True. Like I looked at it and I just was like, there's always that one comment.
Yeah.
There's always
And,
just that one.
and if it was on Tinder, swipe to the left.
So wait, would that be like on the guy or would it be on?
The comment.
Uh, like that, like that analogy. That was pretty good.
Mm, I'm glad you did it. I have plenty.
We are running out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to add on this topic? Because it was one of those topics like it's Like,
It's a very touchy
yeah.
subject. It's a very touchy subject. A lot of people aren't brave enough to express their thoughts or opinions for fear of backlash.
Oh
But I can wipe my ass with their backlash. I don't give
yeah. All right. Should we wrap this up and everything?
a damn. Wrap it up. Wrap
All
it up.
right, guys. If you liked the video and if you can see it clearly and hear us a lot better than what you guys heard us in the past, drop a like. Also, drop a comment on what you agreed on or what you disagreed on. Also, make sure you turn on notifications and make sure you guys subscribe. It does help the channel. And share the video with your friends and everything. They might find it more insightful. And until then, we'll catch you in the next video.
Peace
Later.
out.